Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath Drak and we are playing the Great Old Ones in my Stellaris series on insane difficulty one last time. This is a bonus episode because while I made the 100 minute special, I did not attack the Fallen Empire, mainly because I wanted to give you guys my save game. And I really didn't want to give you a save game that was hopelessly destroyed, so I didn't attack them. I also didn't really have time for it because I had to take over the United Hisma States, but I'm going to do this in this episode. We're going to attack the Conisthian Forerunners over here, and for that I have built up to the force limit. There's, interestingly enough, a maximum of 1000 naval capacity. You cannot have more. I do have the Grand Fleet Edict activated, but I didn't really need it because I think we do have 860 or something native naval capacity. So Grand Fleet was not really necessary, but I thought I'd just show you a fleet that is brought up to proper power, and that is that fleet over here, the first tentacle of Cthulhu, with nearly 140,000 military strength and 1,000. I think it's about 450 ships, but it'll show you what's in there. So we've got 181 corvettes, 192 destroyers, 49 cruisers, and 32 battleships. I had a bit of a luck. I lucked out with my research in these, I think, 18 years or what I played while building up the fleet, and I got the first level of the jump drives. I don't really have that though, the side jump drive. I would have liked it, but I just put normal jump drives on our ships. I had to give them a little bit of a redesign because the jump drives, as compared to the wormhole modulators, do actually cost 30 power. These guys don't cost any, which helps with managing the power. As you can see, I just changed these designs slightly. I put regenerative hull tissue on the bigger ships, but other than that I tried to change as little as possible to for this adventure. And I just wanted to show you how it works, how you actually would go about attacking a fallen empire, maybe give you some nice views of a giant battle against them. This is our invasion fleet. I've built a lot of Psi armies with the Psi warrior attachment as well. So we're going to use these to invade. And this beautiful site is actually the biggest fleet the Great Old Ones have ever built. This is the height of military power. It looks quite impressive actually. I like it. Can see we do have a couple of these ships that we got from the Bouvandons, but other than that, a lot of battleships, huge amount of destroyers, a lot of point defense corvettes, and we're going to attack these guys. Military power wise, oh yeah, I stopped the defensive pack with the Shaptags, and promptly the Shaptags got overwhelmed by all the enemies around them that they made. I haven't been bothered by them. Shaptags do have equivalent power, which surprises me. But oh well, and there are a couple of countries that are actually stronger than us now. These guys are equivalent, so I guess these guys are some of the strongest. Tegel are way weaker than we are now. Oh no, they're equivalent. Okay, so they managed to build up again. They were weaker at some point. And the Conisthian Forerunners are still superior in fleet power, equivalent in naval capacity, and only superior now in tech level. So we went from overwhelming to superior. We are actually nearing them. I researched a couple of late game techs that increase our energy damage, but not too much. I mean, there's not too much you can do in about 20 years time, considering that one of these techs takes us about 5 years. Yeah, 3 to 5 years. This one is considerably more expensive, but that's just how that goes. Now, shall we begin? Shall we begin? We're going to... Yeah, we have no interest in continuing communications. Well, we're going to make sure that Senpai notices us, and we're going to... Oh, we could force them to open borders. That's nice, but I think we're just going to go for seed planets. Let's try to take them all. Wonder if that's possible. Because that would be huge for the Great Old Ones, because that would, yeah, we can actually take all their planets. That's nice. That would allow us to eat them, to completely eat them, and that would definitely catapult the Great Old Ones to the top. So let's see if we can we can pull this off. So let's confirm. We got ourselves a war now. And what do they say? Very well. Know that you are not the first upstarts to challenge us. We shall see how long you last. Yeah, this might be insane. I haven't really decided yet. You can see that the big dashed line is the range of our wormhole generators. The smaller dashed line is the range of our side jump drives that we have, or the normal jump drives that we have installed. The side jump drives have 50% more range and are considerably better, but I haven't really managed to get them though, so I guess that's fine. Now let's send our big ass fleet in one of their systems. I wonder if that is a good system to do it. What is their capital, I wonder? Oh, over here, Stellaris. Can't really get there, but since we are not dependent on wormhole jumps, we might get there in 2 jumps. So we could jump into the Ullum system and then into Stellaris. Let's see how it goes. I think we're gonna do that. So yeah, we're gonna jump over here, see what happens. Oh, we're set to aggressive. Well, I guess that's fine. This admiral stuff still hasn't been fixed. I think I set Pagro in command. We're gonna have problems with the minerals, but since this fleet won't be in existing for too long, because I actually expect to lose a fair bit of ships, it should be fine. Yeah, okay, so now we're preparing the jump. The bigger the fleet, the longer the jump preparation. That hasn't changed, but I think it takes significantly shorter now with the jump as compared to the wormhole modulators. We still have to move to the edge of the gravitational well of a system. Only hyperlane drives can do without that. They can jump out of the system in the middle of the system, which is actually a pretty big advantage if you think about it. So we're preparing the jump, getting ready. Where's the camera? No, that's go to. I think Q is the camera thingy. Now let's see what awaits. Jumping to Ullum. I'm not going to pull the transport fleet after us just yet. Okay, we're fighting a mining station, which is not ideal. I really don't care for it. I really wish they would not do that. It's kind of weird. I really would like them to not do stuff like that. Set them to chill out. I mean, I could go for passive. Maybe I should have done that. We're on the slowest speed. Just because I get massive frame drops. Okay, that was about 400 tachyon lances. Hitting there at once. Okay. Well, there is an enemy fleet. The 8th battle group with 3000 strength. That's their main fleet. Okay, they got about 150,000, I would think. Yeah, the question is how to go about that. So they're landing armies on Lurgi Pash, moving to the Jathana system. Landing army on bonus 6. They're moving to the bonus system. Where's the bonus system? That's Erodia. There's bonus. Okay. Yeah, okay, sorry. I had my pop filter. I hope you didn't hear that. So if they're following the first tentacle. How big are these guys? Not too big, only a couple battle cruisers. I think we're just gonna wait for them to arrive over here. Let the others land their fleets. If we can pull them away. Following first tentacle, landing armies. I'm fine with it. Split your fleets. That's gonna... Oh no! Okay, so we got... Oh, we got a lot more fleets. These guys are exceptionally strong. Got an aggressive stance. I think what we're gonna do is we might actually jump out of here again, because they're trying to land armies on this planet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little bit of cat and mouse, because they will jump in and they will be confronted with that station over there. The transport fleet I'm gonna send home again. I'm gonna send them to R'lyeh, actually, to have them out of the way. I don't want them to get destroyed. So, come on, get out of here. I don't necessarily want to engage those fleets. I'd rather destroy them piecemeal. The thing about the Fallen Empires, yeah, you can see that we have massive frame rate problems. I mean, this is even without recording. The recording actually doesn't really change a lot here. I wonder if we can get out before their fleets attack. Just have a look at their fleets. I'm just gonna bring down the speed because otherwise it'll chug along like crazy. Yeah, just look at how many ships we have to bring out to get to 140,000 and how much they have. It's nearly nothing. That's like, I don't know. I mean, if it's 50 ships, it's a lot. And we have about 450 ships. Okay, so they have actually arrived in that system. I wonder if I'm not putting the others away. Okay, we got a lot of ships over there. Oh, now they're all following the first tentacle, which is not too great. Let's just see how it goes. I don't really expect to have a chance here. I really don't expect that. What's that?
Situation log.
Oh, that's a landing ships. Nice. So that should kill off their landing ships. Okay, yeah, that's the landing ships gone. But we shall see how it goes when their big fleets arrive, because they will jump in over here. They'll be pulled out of hyperspace, or out of FTL travel. There's a transport fleet of theirs. I might go after it, but problem is that my credits really won't last that long. So our society definitely needs to get a grip on their energy consumption. But I don't think it'll be a long time until we
situation log updated.
Until we get the first fight. Okay, so we got the first 50,000. Got the second 50,000. Yeah, let's just see how that goes. So they have all been pulled out of hyperspace over here. They will take some damage from the mines over there. So
fleet engaged.
That's definitely a thing.
Situation log updated.
There's another invasion fleet that has been destroyed. So our tech and lances actually aren't doing too badly over here. We have only lost 2,000. They have lost a fair amount, but they also destroyed the station, which... Oh! Yeah. That's how that goes. That is some crazy sauce. Let's just focus fire, maybe on one. Not sure if we'll really be able to do much here. They can't really get away from us, which is quite nice. They obviously do have tachyon lances as well, so they haven't done too much energy damage. Well, we're doing a lot. Yeah, they're using tachyon lances and disruptors. And we've whittled down their ships a fair bit, I'd say. So our designs must be doing some work. They don't seem to have very strong shields. So their ships are going down. 9.8k this fleet, and this is 16k. Yeah, their problem is that they only have battle cruisers, and the battle cruisers
situation log updated.
They tend to draw a fair bit of fire, so that's not too helpful for them. I really yearn for my Great Admiral Horath, but we don't have him, so that's a shame. Well, we managed to actually kick them out of the system, which amazes me, I gotta say. Are they in one of my systems anymore? Oh, they aren't really. So let's follow them. I think we're gonna move back to the Ulim system. We might at some point run out of energy credits. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do then. I might just use console commands just to sustain this, because I really only want to show off some big battles. Jumping back into the system that we fled a little bit before. There's still some stuff in the system, but not much. There are some fleets here as well. Okay, so we caught them actually. Caught them in here. And we're really removing them. They didn't stand a chance. Nice. I actually did not expect this to go so well. Let's just remove the stuff that they have in the system. Our energy credits deficit has gone down a fair bit because we lost a good amount of ships. We lost 250 naval capacity. Now, question is Pagro actually in command? Is Pagro actually in command? Let's have a look at the leaders, because, yeah, the leaders are bugged. Well, it looks like it. The other two admirals are available, which is fine. We've got 15% invasion on him and a reduced ship upkeep. The reduced ship upkeep is definitely something that we need. I mean, this would be better, the gale speed, but we're gonna keep it like that. And that should save us a fair amount of energy credits. I might not have to resort to console commands, which would be what I prefer at all times. Okay, well, it's kind of weird that they actually do that. Let's have a look if we can't see where their fleets are. So they still got a couple of small fleets over there, I wonder. So they do have military stations in this system, but do we actually manage to destroy their fleets? I think their fleets might have looked more imposing than they actually were. Or maybe it's just because I had my whole fleet in one
situation log updated.
Big stack of doom. Maybe that's what helped us here. But I honestly didn't expect a victory. I thought we were going into certain death. Makes me actually really happy that the Fhtagn Foundation gets eaten by their neighbors. I like it. And obviously this would provide a very interesting attack goal. The problem is you have 10 years of truce after you break a pact. What do they say? You lead people away from the truth with sweetened squelching and promises of false spiritual rewards. The punishment that waits for your kind cannot be spoken aloud. Yeah, they're kind of pissed that we broke our alliance, but these guys are rather greedy, so they gotta pay for it. They still got 35 colonies. Where is it? Where's the war? Yeah, until 24-23, so 5 more years I won't be able to attack them. Well, which is fine. I mean, I'd rather have the backstabbing opportunities from a Europa Universalis though,
fleet engaged.
instead of Crusader or Crusader Kings instead of this, because I don't see why.
Situation log
Who's forcing me to keep to that truce? It's just grayed out. So I guess God is preventing me from breaking that truce, even though it has been done in the past. There have been truces broken. There have been traitors. I mean, it should really hurt you to break a truce, as it does in Europa Universalis 4. If you really break a truce, not only do you get a lot of aggressive expansion, but you also get a hefty loss of stability. Stability might actually be a thing that I would like to see implemented in Stellaris, just as an additional measure of
hostile fleet engaged.
Of inner politics, of domestic politics. But yeah, look at this fleet. It's actually looking beautiful. And we do have, I think we still have some auras in there that repair the ships. You can see those little plus signs coming from the destroyer ships, which means they are being healed. I guess the bigger ships don't really have that problem because they don't seem to have taken damage. Yeah, we lost only 2 battleships. Still got a fair amount of cruisers. Destroyers got the worst of it. Corvettes got through it fairly fine. I think we only lost about 30 corvettes, but we lost 120 destroyers, which
construction ship under attack.
It does severely hurt our damage dealing capabilities, but in all honesty, destroyers are fairly cheap. So whilst the battleships that we destroyed from the Fallen Empire are not cheap at all, I gotta say. So yeah, we are losing a little bit more energy now. Let's bring our transport fleet and let's take over the first planet. So come over, enter the orbit. Where are their ships? Are they doing anything? 3,000, 9,000. My station should be able to finish these guys off actually. It's only a couple of ships. Yeah. That ship is gone, and in a normal game I definitely would be able to research all that debris and give my science a serious boost, which might be quite nice. There's one ship over here. What is that? Battle cruiser.
Station under attack.
We don't really have that class of ships for ourselves. Well, it looks like we finally, yeah, we really broken them. We've broken their defensive power. Fun. That is some serious fun stuff. I like it.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I guess I should have built more defensive stations. Their ships are rampaging through my systems, and my spaceports aren't really equipped to stop them, to stop their long-range tachyon lances. That's not something our ships can do. And at some point I have to stop being on the offensive. I think I might just have to split this fleet down in 3 or 4 fleets, send them to the systems,
Situation log updated.
take the planets out and all that. But
Situation log updated.
I think what we're going to do is we'll just jump into their capital system, into where the mother planet is, and we'll just see what kind of defenses they can bring to their home system. It might not be too great of an idea to take all that over, because you have already seen that. You've already seen this kind of gameplay a good amount of times. I'm not sure if you want to see more of it, because it's fairly basic. It's just the same thing as before. Where's my transport fleet? Oh, you're already here. Well, just stay here. We're just gonna take the capital planet of them. So, well, we're gonna stop for now, because these guys will jump faster than my big fleet. Big fleets take quite a while. Oh, that's some ships. What are they doing? They're following my transport fleet. So that provides me with the chance to take out that ship over there. Let's just go for it. I really don't want to lose my transports. You can see that my PC is still having a lot of problems with coping with this huge amount of ships, which is kind of a shame, because that is what you work towards. You play whole games just to have a massive fleet, and then your PC or your system isn't really able to work it. But it's definitely not my PC, because I got a very beefy PC. I got an i7 67K, 32 gigs of RAM. I'm running an NVMe SSD where this game is installed on. So hardware-wise, this system can run everything. So it's not down to my system. I don't think.
Fleet engaged.
So let's take this thing out. Come on, I want to see the tachyon lances go down. Nice. Yeah, I really like it. It's fighting with its own tachyon lances, but
under attack.
These single ships aren't really able to do anything to us.
Updated.
Okay, so now let's send our big ship into the Stellaris system, take their capital out, and I think I'm just gonna send my transport fleet to follow my big fleet. It took me a long time to build up to the force limit. I'm not sure where I left off the series. I think we had about 400 or 500 fleet power. Takes a while to get up to 1,000. But it can be done. And I'm not that far advanced tech-wise. So the ship designs that we have might actually be really, really good. Because I expected more of a fight out of the Fallen Empire. Didn't really cause too many problems. I mean, maybe it was that they were busy with the station, but it didn't even manage to
Station under attack.
to move them, to split them up. We fought them all together, which amazes me, frankly. Okay, so these guys are jumping now, following the first tentacle. Oh, they're looking over here. Yeah, they still got some of their stations. And there are construction ships. I really like their ship design, actually.
Fleet engaged.
Okay. They're spaceports.
Fleet engaged.
No, they don't have tachyon lances. I thought that for a moment, but
Fleet engaged.
doesn't really seem to be the case. Okay, so we're down on energy credits. I'm just going to... yeah, I'm going to live with it. Why not?
Engaged.
It's alright. Energy credits. What does that do to us? Negative balance. Critical resource shortage. So gain less stuff. Less research speed, ship build speed, army build speed, shield hit points, weapons damage, robot resource output. That's all fine. I think we can live with that.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We're doing less damage now, but since these guys don't have any fleet
Station
worth
under
mentioning,
attack. Hostile fleet engaged.
We're actually-
Situation log updated.
we're actually really well off. And the good thing is, now we get a bunch of Gaia planets. That should be very, very nice. Let's just have a look at their home planet. No, Cradle is their home planet. Okay, it's a size 20. We can't really see on the surface. Let's see how that goes.
Situation log updated.
Still dealing with their stations. They have a lot of settleable planets over here. They got Brother, Gaia World, they got Sister.
Situation log updated.
Oh, Sister seems to have exploded. Nice. I haven't seen that that sort of graphics before. So I'm guessing they had some sort of nuclear accident maybe. But even nuclear power isn't strong enough to destroy a planet in this fashion. Holy cow, I wonder what they did to this planet. Amazing. So they got Mother over here. Yeah, lots of 3 Gaia planets in their home system. I like it. Oh, sorry. Didn't want to do that.
Situation log updated.
Still got the tachyon lances
Situation log updated.
hurting those planets.
Situation log updated.
Alrighty, so now we destroyed the defenses. I'm just gonna split the fleet and then what should we do? Guess I have to split those fleets again. So let's split the first tentacle. First tentacle, you go to Cradle. The Nautilus Squadron... Oh no. The first Nautilus Squadron goes to Cradle. You go to Mother and you go to Daris. And Transport Fleet. I think we're gonna split you as well. So split you in 2. I don't think I'm gonna split them more than 2 times. So enter the orbit of that place, enter the orbit of that place. And we'll just have some fun. Well, I guess... Since we split our invasion fleet in 2, we're also gonna split the others in 2. I guess that's fair. Yeah, man, my PC is having a lot of problems. I hope the game didn't crash. No, it didn't, but it is really not working too great. And this is a very nice prize for fighting down the system, but the real prize would be, I think, getting all this advanced debris for the tech that is behind it. I would definitely, if I were to continue the series, try to take advantage of all the debris as much as possible. So to the point where I would try to have a huge amount of scientists and science ships ready to go to immediately swoop that all up before it vanishes. But since we're not continuing this, I think it's just fine. So you're ready to land troops on Mother, you're bombarding Mother, which sounds slightly weird, but oh well, I can't really do anything about the naming conventions of these aliens. And they're just gonna experience the wrath of the great old ones. How's it looking over here? Yeah, fortifications are going down nicely. These fortifications are down completely now. It's a bit of a shame that we have the energy deficit. These guys do have gene warriors and some defense armies, but I don't think they'll stand up to us. We do have a fair amount of psychic warriors. We're landing over here. Are we ready to land on Cradle? Not quite. We're still with light ground support. No, come on. With the great old ones, we're nasty. we're really nasty buggers, so I want to go for full ground support. What? Okay. So that's happening now. I wonder if we can do this. Looks like it. Definitely looks like it. How's it going over here? Yeah, they are done as well. Soonish. Only 500 and a little bit left. Planetary fortifications are down. Let's land these guys. What are they doing? Do they have any ships left? They should be pathetic. Yes, they are pathetic. You have awakened the sleeping kraken. I think it is the other way around, my friend. I wouldn't even, if I were to continue the series, I wouldn't even enslave these guys, because we actually respect them. I mean, they are fanatic xenophobes, which is kind of what we tend to do. Oh, and there's an autonomous fabricator. Empire Capital Complex. What's that? Agri Processing Complex. Yeah, these guys are very high value. Actually, it might then be a good idea to not go for full ground bombardment, because you can actually destroy stuff. So I guess I should go for light here. To not destroy any of these very nice buildings on the ground. These are amazing planets. Absolutely amazing. How's it going over here? Okay. Yeah, looks like we're winning this, definitely. The Gene Warriors are being killed. We've got those Cradle armies. I mean, this is their capital planet. It is to be expected that it is fairly strong. Got at least one hostile fleet. What are you doing? Chilling out in Uram. I don't think we'll have to worry about them. They're just moving around helplessly. They are already down. They're just flailing their arms a bit. They can't really hit us. Okay, we took Mother, which I like. That makes me happy. So let's actually merge these fleets up again. And then we're gonna continue to... I'm gonna start taking over Brother over there. How far are we? We are 48% towards victory, so let's go and start bombarding Brother. Let's use these guys. Let's enter the orbit. I really want to know what happened to Sister. That must have been a huge catastrophe for these guys. Let's embark all these ships as well, and let's send you in orbit as well. At least at slow speed we don't have the frame rate chugs where nothing is happening. It's not ideal. I really don't like playing at slow speed, but this is just how it has to be. And we got their home planet as well. Nice one. So let's send our big fleet onto Brother as well. Is there anything else in the system? Not really. Not really. I mean, it would have been kind of nice to get a Ringworld Fallen Empire, but that's just not the case, so... Oh well, that can happen. Holy cow, they're producing 41 food and only consume 10. I mean, it's not an ideal resource allocation. They should definitely have less of these agri-processing complexes. But I guess it's their thing. Ooh, they have a dark matter power plant. Nice. Yeah, these are very tasty buildings. I really like them.
Station under attack.
But with this Fallen Empire and the potential of taking over the Unified 10 Resume planets and the Hanfilia over there, although the Unified 10 Resume planets are vassals of the Tagel now. Oh no, of the Allied Tabran planets. Guess we would be able to take on the Allied Tabran planets. I guess, maybe. How strong are you? Equivalent. Do you have any help? You do have a bunch of vassals. 10 Resume, Unified 10 Resume, Tabran Star, 10 Resume Nation. But you're the enemy of the Tagel. We might be able to swing something with the Tagel. And they do have a defensive pact with the Sagittari. Oh, down here. Yeah, that would be a tough nut to crack. That would be a very tough nut to crack. But yeah, going along with the Tagel might be the way to go here. Setting the Tabran planets as a rival, trying to swing an alliance, and then moving forward, taking our rival Fallen Empire down here out of the picture. Or just getting the jump range to be able to jump over these guys. That might also be a thing, definitely. How's brother coming along? Yeah, these pops are fairly unhappy because they're being bombarded, but oh well. Planetary fortifications are down, so let's invade. Let's have some fun. Come on. And we're landing units with everyone. Why is that fleet moving away? I wonder. Where are you going? Where are you going? Who told you to move away? Ah, transport fleet has come in. And
Hostile fleet engaged.
I shouldn't really be able to move away. Yeah, because of the tachyon lenses, we have a huge range of being able to engage them, which is quite nice because normally the AI just moves away.
Engaged.
Let's have a look at how the invasion is going on. And we're already at 69% war score. So with just taking these couple of planets, we might actually be able to win this. Which is something I might do. I mean, why not? I started this. It's a bonus episode, so I don't think anyone will be annoyed about the length. I tend to go for the 20 minutes for normal episodes, just because that is something that people can watch in between. But you can always keep this bonus episode and watch it at some other time. Okay, really going after the... yeah, I guess they're just trying to get their planets back. That is why they are sending their invasion forces. And this planet is going to be ours in a couple of seconds. Actually. Could go up to normal speed.
Updated.
That might work if I just split up my fleets.
Enemy planet secured.
Nice one. So we got that planet as well. I should wait and just give these guys some time to recover.
Log updated.
We're already 76% towards victory.
Situation log updated.
We've embarked these guys already. Let's take Cradle over here. Let's embark these fleets. Okay, the transport fleets are gone. We're leaving a lot of tasty debris behind. We're gonna send our two fleets to different planets. Orbitalis. That's just one planet over here. I guess it's worth it. Let's just split these guys up once more. And let's split this big fleet once more. So we're gonna have one fleet over here. We're gonna have one fleet over here. We're gonna have one fleet over here. And we're gonna have one fleet over here. And then we're gonna do the same for the transport fleets. Gonna merge them, then split them twice. Are they already disembarked is the question. Told them to disembark. Wonder if they already did it. I guess so. So merge them first. Okay. And then we're gonna split them once. And then we're gonna split them a second time. And then let's send them into these systems. So you go here. You go here. You go here. And you go here. And then we can just wait for the inevitable end. They still got some invasion fleets here, though. That's actually not too great. Where are you going? Lithorius. Yeah, I think we're going to stop the Lithorius fleet for a little bit. You are going to... Where's the fleet that's going to Lithorius? You. Yeah, we're going to use these guys to destroy the other invasion fleets first, because I really don't want them to take back their stuff. Do you have a station that's being attacked? Really? What's that? Oh, that's a battle cruiser. They are going after my spaceports, or the spaceports of the sector. Can't really do anything about it, but I'm going to ignore it. It's not going to give them too much war score either, so I guess that's fine. I'm going to go up to normal speed, but it doesn't tend to do much for me, because then we get just these chugs. Or at least the other fleets are out of the system, which tends to help a fair bit. I have noticed. So yeah, this is looking fine.
Situation log updated.
Let's go.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
And this should be the last of their invasion fleets. I don't see many more ships in their systems. We're over here. They got a transport fleet.
Situation log updated.
In that
Hostile
system.
fleet engaged.
Are these fleets set to aggressive? I don't think so.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, you're just moving on the spaceport, which is fine. It's fine. They're gonna engage enemies nonetheless. Come on. Kill those guys. And then
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
this guy jumped in
Hostile fleet engaged.
and then was destroyed immediately. I kind of feel bad for them, actually. They
Hostile
really didn't
fleet
stand a
engaged.
chance. Their high command failed them. Or maybe even just fate. I mean, you can't just attack the great old ones and expect to win. That's not how this is
Situation
going
log
to go down.
updated.
How's it looking? How's it looking? Okay, there's still some... What's that? That's a transport fleet, okay. I would have liked to have a look at their transport ship design, but I guess I can't really do that. Come on, shoot them. Yeah, the Tachyon lance is going off again. And they're gone. I can go up to fast speed, but it really doesn't improve things, because then we get these this chugging stuff. So I'm just gonna let it run on normal speed and hope that it doesn't get too many hiccups. I guess this might also be down to the fact that we have been playing this game since release. So all the optimizations and all that stuff that has been introduced with the later patches doesn't really help this. I guess. If you start a new game, it might be way better.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I haven't tried it yet
log
though, so
updated.
I really like that the war score stuff has been reworked,
Situation log updated.
so that you don't have to get every single planet just to win a war. I really like that.
Station under attack. Hostile
Okay.
fleet engaged.
How's it looking over here? Okay, we destroyed their spaceport here, it would seem. We're getting to bombarding. In Lethoris, there's still a fleet, and there are some transport fleets. Oh, actually didn't pull off the nearest one. Oh, we're already at 97, 98%. Doesn't really look like we have to do this the hard way.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Might not even be necessary to invade another planet. No, we're already at 100%. So let's negotiate. They're accepting because they have 1,000 acceptance because they lost fair and square. Let's... No. No! I am incredibly stupid. Incredible. Yeah, okay. We could have won this war if we had wanted to, but oh well. Hey, we gained 100% opinion because we were merciful, but that was not what I was planning. I don't know why I clicked on that. But yeah, I could have taken them all. I fought them down, and you even got a hilarious joke at the end. Yeah, this brings the series to a close. Now for reals, no more bonus episodes. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed watching me fight down one of the fallen empires, then please leave a like if you didn't tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, oh no, yeah, forget that. If you want to see more Stellaris in the future, which we'll definitely have on the channel, then please consider subscribing if you aren't already. Hope you join me in one of my other series. Thanks, and bye bye.